talking about the Ukraine-Russia war, the ceasefire to allow for humanitarian corridor, but it was violated. What does this mean for the humanitarian corridor, especially with the fact that there could still be some Nigerians who may not have been able to exit Ukraine?
Yes, of course, there are still some Nigerians in Ukraine. In fact, when they picked them up, they left 80 Nigerians behind because the aircraft was the 180-seater aircraft, and they could not airlift everyone at once. So we've airlifted 769 Nigerians in 3 batches, but we left behind. We left behind 80 in Poland. Now Poland has given our people 50 days visa. It means that we are running out of time. We've got to get them out of Poland before their visas expire. Other countries gave them 1 month visa. Romania, Hungary, and the rest of them gave them 1 month visa. So at least they can stay in those places for some time. I am not surprised that the ceasefire has been violated. The president of Russia has been behaving like an outlaw on this matter. It takes madness to go and throw a bomb at a nuclear plant without even thinking of the repercussion, the implications of radiation and the rest. So I'm not surprised that this has been violated. He's desperate to annex the whole of Ukraine. After earlier annexing Crimea, he wants to annex the whole of Ukraine. He sees bringing back Soviet Union through the back door as the right thing to do. But what he fails to realize is that it's not in all cases that bullies get away with their actions. I oppose the invasion of Iraq on fake intelligence by the US. I oppose the invasion of Libya by NATO forces who went there to assist the rebels who are fighting Gaddafi. I saw Gaddafi as my hero even as a young boy. So I was particularly pained that America went there and invaded. NATO went there and kicked Gaddafi out of power. Opposed Iraq's invasion of Kuwait. And I also oppose this invasion because I vote for war. I vote for peace rather than war. The bulk of the people who are dying in Ukraine now are civilians, innocent civilians. The way the Russians are conducting this war is similar to what Israel did in 2006 when he tried to invade Lebanon through the south. And Hezbollah fighters dug in and made sure that they couldn't, Israel couldn't get into their country. Most of the tanks that the Israelis came in were destroyed by anti-tank missiles. So sometimes a country that is defending its territory can record monumental gains. But of course, I know that the Russians will continue to bomb civilian areas so that pressure will be exerted on the president of Ukraine to give up power so that Russia can achieve its aim. But a war in which innocent people, civilians, have been killed is not a war that I want to see. People have got to understand that even Kazakhstan, that Russia assisted when it had violent convulsion across its country, Russia sent troops to stabilize the country. Kazakhstan voted against Russia. So when I see Nigerians banging their heads against the wall and voting for war, I ask myself, have we lost our humanity completely? No sane human being should support war in any form. And I agree with Pope Francis, who said war is an act of cowardice. There's no problem that cannot be solved without resorting to war. The people of Colombia, they have been killing themselves for years, the FARC rebels. Now they are back, after more than 40 years of killing themselves, they are back on the right table negotiating. That's what usually happens after people have lost their lives. You then come back and then you are now holding meetings. That's what you should put on the front burner from the first day.
Yeah.